how so I keep being drawn to do a pick a card, but since I know everybody really likes watching the shuffling and this and that, I'm gonna do the shuffling for you guys, and then we're gonna pick our pile. So let's get into this. So we're gonna have Journey 1, Journey 2, and Journey 3. Thank you, spirits, spirit guides, angels, oversouls. Messages for Journey 1, Journey 2. Messages for Journey 2. Messages for Journey number 2. And messages for Journey number 3. Really want to come up today, so let's see what they have to say. Messages for Journey number 1. Messages for Journey number 2. Messages for Journey number 3. Oh, okay. Okay. This one. All right. And I'll make sure to try to put time markers when each one starts. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a subscriber and you're coming back, welcome. Thanks for being here. I've been being called to do this pick a pile for a while, a couple weeks now. And I've never done it online, only with people, physically. And with a couple other people that I follow, have been doing it in the last few days. It's just like the universe reminding me I need to be doing it. So thank you for bearing with me for this. Okay, messages for Journey number 1. Messages for Journey number 1. Okay. Messages for Journey number 2. Journey number 2. Messages for Journey number 2. For Journey number 2. Jump in. Hey. And messages for Journey number 3. Journey number 3. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. One more time. Messages for journey number 1. For journey number 1. For journey number 1. For journey number 2. Journey number 2. Journey number 2. This one really is supposed to go to journey number 1. Okay. Journey number 3. Whoa. Okay. It's quite a bit. Right. Take them, I'll take them, I'll take them. Messages for journey number 1. Journey number. Supposed to wait for 2? Okay. Journey number 3. Jumping all over the place. Okay. Journey number 1. Journey number 3. Okay. Just choosing which piles they want to jump to. It doesn't matter if I ask them. It's getting crazy over here. And for journey number 1. For journey number 2. And for journey number 3. Okay. So now, give me 1 second. Okay, so for journey number 1, we have the calorie shell. So if you're feeling drawn to the calorie shell or journey number 1. Journey number 2, a wine cork. This is a nice aged wine. This came from Italy. Okay. And journey number 3, the coral. Okay. I'm guessing this one came from Bali, this one came from Italy, and this one came from Thailand. So go ahead and decide which one you want, and then we're gonna start. Okay. So, journey number 1, the calorie shell. Okay, so for journey number 1, okay guys, so journey number 1 is going to be basically digging deep within yourself, okay? First card that comes out is believe. Believe in strange encounters. I don't know if you guys can see these. You probably cannot see these. So I'm just going to talk to you about it. So the first card is believe in strange encounters. Okay, the second card is impossible things. Working through disbeliefs, imaginative reads, and having a fresh perspective, okay? I don't really think you can see it as I get closer. So basically, I'm looking at all these cards, and what I'm seeing here is you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe in something that is going to happen, maybe that you didn't think would be possible. Maybe, impossible things. okay? Whether this has to do with a new idea, okay? The goddess deck is talking about fertility. So fertility doesn't necessarily just mean pregnancy. It means like the birthing, the conceptual idea, like a new idea and a new conceptualization, right? And Eight of Cups is basically like taking, not really taking a leap, but kind of like walking away. Like you have a lot of full cups, right? But you're like seeking something else. You're going deeper to seek out something else, right? So you have to believe in these promptings and these soul promptings that this is what you need to be doing, or if what you're doing isn't what you need to be doing, the thing that you've been thinking that maybe you should be doing is probably what you should be doing, okay? Then we have the Four of Coins, Justice, and the King of Cups. So the Four of Coins is all about really like, let's see, we have the Sun here on this card. So like, there's light at the end of this tunnel, basically, is what I'm getting from this card. There's light at the end of the tunnel, right? Four of Coins is all about really like holding on to things, like maybe holding on to your monetary needs, your physical well-being or state, like holding on to kind of like your ideals of the 3D world, right? We're holding on to this. And we're holding on to the fact that there's going to be justice with this, all right? There's going to be justice coming through for this. Probably by September, because the Libra's pretty prominent in this justice card. And so if you've been waiting for love or for a steady emotional state of being, this is going to be what's coming in, okay? This is going to be basically what there's going to be justice on. So I don't know if you've been going through something or what it is. I mean, you're going to know. This is going to resonate with you. You chose the pile, so you're going to know exactly what this is in reference to. But the King of Cups is basically like a stable emotional state, okay? He's stable in his soul, his emotional being, or his state of being, his state of mind, his soul. So, let's see, these cards. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting here, okay, what I'm getting here is I see the Five of Pentacles, which the Five of Pentacles can mean poverty or being left out in the cold, like something like this happening, okay? So maybe right now you're having to like save your money, you know, or you're having to hold on to it. You're having to hold on to this idea of whatever it is, right? Because you're afraid. You're afraid of being left out in the cold. You're afraid of this happening. This could also mean that someone did this. Someone like walked away, whether it's you or the other person. Like energy can go either way. So whichever part you resonate with doesn't necessarily always mean this is about you directly. It could mean this is regarding the other person that you're dealing with or other people or situations that you're dealing with. So keep that in mind. But yeah, basically, Five of Pentacles is about being kind of left out in the cold, walking away, like there might have been something and you kind of walked away from it, you know? But it's like, maybe at the time or whatever, it made you happy to walk away from it, right? Or maybe this person walking away, or you walking away, this person was very, very judgmental of this, right? Because then we have the Judgment card. Maybe they're judgmental of you making these choices, but you need to make these choices because this is what keeps your emotional state of being in balance, all right? Then we have the Magician, and the Magician's really about like having the internal power within, right? Having this majestic like inner understanding of knowing what is right. It's not necessarily just magic, you know? The magician is really harnessing your inner strength. So maybe you made that judgment call. Maybe you made a judgment call to walk away, and, you know, maybe it's what you needed. Maybe you're believing that something else is coming in. You gotta believe in these impossible things to happen, because you are obviously made a choice, or whoever made a choice, because they're prompted to do so. Okay? And then we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is about swift movement. It's about messages coming in. Okay? So you're gonna receive, based on the choices that you've made, you're gonna receive some type of message, whether it's in the form of a letter, a text, an email, whatever it is. There's quick messages coming in, okay? Quick messages coming in. Then we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is all about like needing to take a rest, rejuvenating your body, your mind, your spirit, your strength, okay? Take a rest from all that isn't serving you best right now, all right? Because there is messages, there is things coming in, right? Because you've been thinking about this. The King of Wands is very calculated, very well thought out king. So you've been thinking about this for a while, and it's been really, did you make the right choice? Yeah, the King of Wands makes the right choice, all right? King of Wands, and this doesn't necessarily have to be male or female, but the King of Wands is making the right choice. The King of Wands has really thought about everything from every angle, you know? And you're making the right choice. And the last card is the Frog. So yeah, the Frog, cleaning house or releasing emotional baggage, okay? And this week will apply, which will be change. So whatever you used to allow kind of be whatever it is, it's time to kind of release that, let that go, you know, release that. It was emotional baggage. You know, whether it's somebody leaving you out, whether you being like, why do they do this? Why am I doing this? Why are we reacting like this? Let it go. It's time for a change. It's time to release all the emotional baggage. Release anything that you've been really holding on to for an extended amount of time, especially having to do with anybody else or anything else. Believe in, you know, believe in the impossible things. Believe in that all the things that you really want to have, that you've been dreaming of having, can actually come to you. Okay? Journey number 2. Journey number 2, if you chose the cork, the wine cork, your journey number 2. Let's see what it says. Okay, so the first card, the right way, learning to create what you desire. The second card, curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. Okay? And the third card, uncertainty. So what these cards right here tell me is you need to really focus on what it is you want. Journey number 2. You need to focus on that. You need to not focus on, you know, maybe the opinions of other people, all these other things. You really need to not focus on that. You need to be focused, you know, something with curiosity, okay? Maybe explore it a little bit instead of being so like, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not sure what the uncertainty is, you know, maybe follow your intuition at this, right? Because the first card is the right way, which is learning to create what you are desiring, okay? So what you desire, you have to know, okay? You have to know what you want. If you don't place your order, the universe can't deliver it, okay? Like when you go to a restaurant. I don't think you guys can see this card. Like when you go to a restaurant, right? If you sit down there all day and you don't give the waitress your order, she doesn't ever bring you your food. She doesn't ever bring you what you want, okay? So think about it, okay? Curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. So really look into the things that you're wanting. Journey number 2, look into the things that you're wanting and actually write that down, because your fear or your uncertainty is preventing you from becoming who you will become. You know, this is all about choose who you will become, okay? Create what you desire, choose what you want to become, okay? Make the choice. The choice is on you, not on anybody else. So if you're waiting, you know, to see what happens with somebody else or something else, you just need to make the choice, okay? You need to make the choice. Then we have the King of Staffs. So the King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about very careful, thought out decisions. You've thought it out. He's thought it out. He's known. He's looked at everything from every angle and he's considered it from every angle. And now he's making a very educated, wise decision based on this, okay? So, yeah, he looks super calm and super cool. Like he actually knows what he wants. So sit down and figure out what you want, okay? That way you can get there. Then we have Lakshmi, fortune, all right. So with your carefully thought out choices comes a change in fortune, all right? So change of fortune is normally something for the positive. It can swing the opposite way, but I'm not really feeling this here. What I'm really feeling is you need to really think about what you want in order to create this outcome that you're actually wanting. Not just, I want to be successful, I want to change your fortune, and I want to change what things are. You actually have to figure out, okay, what do I want in order to get to those levels, okay? And then from there, when you write out what you want, then you have the ability to kind of go through and find the little steps along the way that it's going to take to actually achieve this, right? Okay, yeah. So the first thing it's going to take is we have the Queen of Cups, is you having a cool emotional state. So what is it? Like, is it what's going on in the world? Is it somebody else? Is it something? What is it that's causing you to not know how to trust your emotions or your intuition, right? That's what the Queen of Cups is all about. She can be either stable or unstable with her emotional state. Choice is up to you. I would say, seeing the Nine of Swords, you're having a rough time with this. Been having a rough time with this. Been having a rough time with this since March. So this whole being inside has probably been giving you a hard time. The Nine of Swords is all about sleepless nights, you know, nightmares, what's gonna happen, I don't know, okay, don't worry about how everything's gonna play out. That's really dealing with stuff that's out of your own physical control. You need to focus on what is within your control, okay? What's in your control? The Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups. Five's all about change. Something has to change. The Five of Cups specifically is really about, this girl is literally staring, or man or whatever, literally staring at these 3 broken spilled cups, you know, like staring longingly as one door is closed while they're missing other doors that are opening, okay? So instead of wondering why things ended up the way they are, why you're in the position that you are, maybe you need to refocus your intention and say, where are these other 2 cups and what are they? Something has to change, and it's your thought process. You're definitely keeping yourself up at night, and you're definitely causing this unstable emotional state within yourself. Granted, there is a lot going on in the world. Yes, I understand, but really, the Five of Cups is really like a card going within. And then we have the Five of Cups again. So when the cards repeat themselves, this is something that this is a message that the universe really wants to get across to you. So yeah, you need to stop worrying over spilt milk, and you need to really focus on what it is. You know, your thoughts become your intentions, become how things play out. So the more you focus on what you're not happy with, the more you're going to receive more unhappiness. All right, that's basic. That's base, you know. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands is basically like, you're carrying this burden. You're allowing yourself to carry this burden. And I don't know if you can see this, but this person's literally like, let's see, stuck in the middle of all these wands, right? So it's like you're trapping yourself within these burdens, and you don't have to be, okay? I understand they exist. Everybody's going through the same thing currently, okay? Maybe we're not all in the same boat, but literally we're experiencing pretty much the same thing. The universe is leveling out the playing field, so just remember that. Don't take everything so personally. Don't carry the burden. You know, figure out what you want, all right? Create what you want. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is powerful. This is powerful. So this is a new beginning. This is a new opportunity, a new chance, something coming in. I'm really getting August. I'm getting Leo season. I'm getting a lot of fire from this. So the next fire, we just moved out of Aries. So yeah, you have to really make the switch now. You have to make the switch now. Okay, so by the time that people are starting to come out of this space, you have this new thing in order. You have this new opportunity, right? This new idea, this new thing, and you know what it is and where you want to go. Now is a great time to plant these new seeds, to really sit down and consider, you know, be this king of wands and really think it through. Think it through. Think about what you want, you know, how you want your fortune or your things to play out. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is all about this new offering. There's this new offering of monetary, 3D realm, all this stuff. It's like this new thing, you know, it's a new job, new money, new situation coming in that's existing in the 3D plane. Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely going to come in, and you need to do it. This is by, you know, the time summer's coming around. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this is, right now you need to focus on what you want, because everything's going to be anew. Nothing's going to go back to the way that it was. You have the Ace of Wands, which is the beginning of this, you know, the Page of Pentacles, and then you have the Ace of Cups. So Page of Pentacles is really about this new message, this new idea, right? Of this stability in the 3D world with money and all these other things, right? The Ace of Cups is this emotional, cups are like soul or emotion. So it's this new offering that's gonna kind of put you in an emotionally like level playing field is what I'm really feeling. But yeah, you're gonna have to get with yourself. Okay, Lady of the Lake, absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. 8 is all about doing the work. Okay, 8's all about abundance. It's about receiving the abundance, but that's after putting in the work. Okay, this is absolute truth and responsibility. Admit to yourself what it is that you need to be doing and where it is that you need to be going. And don't stop focusing on what is, because the more you focus on what is instead of what you want, the more you're going to get what you don't want. Okay, journey number 3. So if you choose the coral, you are journey number 3. Let's see what we have to say here. You guys have a lot of cards jumping out, so. You guys have the most amount of cards. Okay, so the first card interesting. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So your first card is almost have prizes. Trying to please everyone. Okay. Journey number 3. We cannot please everyone, and the more we're trying to continuously please everyone, the less we're pleasing ourselves or being true to what we actually need, right? Your second card, set your course, know where you wish to go, have a plan in the right direction. So stop trying to please everybody else and what they think is the answer and where they think you should be going or where they think you should be doing, all right? Set your course. You need forward motion, not stagnation, all right? And you need to make a judgment call, okay? Next card we have is judgment. You need to make a judgment call. You need to make the judgment call, and you need to have strength to make the judgment call. So what I'm getting here is, yeah, somebody else is basically telling you that maybe what you want to do or the movement that you want to make or the change that you want to make in your life is not what you should be doing. Okay, nobody else can really know this for you. You're the only one that can know this for yourself, period. You're the only one. You have to know. Nobody else, you know, nobody else, okay? It's kind of what the Princess of Swords is, you know? It's like someone else taking kind of a little bit of action, you know, like you need to be taking the action. You need to make the judgment. You need to have the strength to make the judgment. You need to have the strength to take the action to what you need, okay? Don't need to rush in, and you don't need to fight. We have the Knight of Swords. So you need to watch what you say, or watch how you're interacting or speaking with other people, or how you're reacting to how they're speaking to you about this situation, okay? The swords are really mean action, but they can mean words, like how we are reacting, how our reaction is to something. So having the Knight of Swords come in, this is really like someone that's like, no, my way is right, no, my way is right, okay? So make sure you're avoiding that, okay? Make sure you're avoiding that. I mean, this has been something you've been going back and forth on since February, the end of February or March. Seeing a lot of Aquarian energy here. Yeah. So this is like going to be an ongoing thing probably until September. So then we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is all about, okay, you don't need to be sneaky. You don't need to be argumentative in what you're doing, right? The Seven of Swords is all about kind of like sneaking away in the night, okay? If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do, but you're still leaving 2 of these swords behind. So you're leaving part of your action behind that you need to be taking, or you're putting yourself in a position to where your words or your actions can be played against you later. Okay? So don't be sneaky. Don't be so loud about what you're doing, you know? Then we have the Queen of Swords. Wow, that's a lot of swords. There's a lot of action and a lot of words, okay? So the Queen of Swords is really about knowing exactly what she wants. And this is what she's taking action to. You don't like what she has to say, kind of like off with your head, but she's very cool and calm about it. This Queen of Swords is pretty cool and calm about it. And I'm seeing, now I get it, the Libra, it's not September, it's about really having the balance. It's about having the balance and knowing what to say, not being so boisterous about it, not being so sneaky, not doing something sneaky, you know, maybe if you cannot properly communicate with the person you're trying to communicate with, maybe it's time to not, I'm not saying cut them off, not be communicative, but like don't communicate with them about this situation, about your change of course or your change of perspective. If you know what you're supposed to be doing, then you do it, okay? Don't discuss it anymore because it's not getting you anywhere, okay? You know what the action is you need to take, so you have to take this action. And don't do it in a sneaky way or in a vengeful way because it's not going to get you where you want to be. Where you want to be is, let's see, we have the Palace of Wands. So the Palace of Wands is all about this, you want to be like in this nice, happy house, you want to be kind of like away from all the hustle and bustle. The Palace of Wands basically is a place that exists like up in the forest with the trees, you know, like kind of away from all the shit. You know, maybe someone is disagreeing with you, you know, but you can't keep everyone happy, you know. You cannot please everyone. The most important person to please is yourself, okay? And if this comes about, I mean, this could be, I'm really feeling that this is where you want to go. You kind of want to go away from things, and if someone else is telling you this isn't what it is, and you need to make a judgment call, and you need to have the strength to actually do it, but not in a forceful way, just in a what's best for me kind of way, right? Because you have, let's see, we have the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Tower. So the Nine of Swords is really feeling like you're under attack. You're under attack from somebody. You know, you're really like, like I can't, it's, you know, sleepless nights, but this one's really like you're under attack. You're feeling like you're not supported. You're feeling like your decision or your opinion doesn't matter or is not being properly supported. And that's not a good feeling, you know? And so someone has you thinking, and it's, you know, it's yourself a lot, but it's definitely, I'm feeling someone else coming in on this. Someone has you thinking, you know, like sitting here and looking at it, you know, the Eight of Cups is like, do I walk away or do I sit here and like cry over like what's here? I mean, I have some cups, or what do I do? You know, I don't know, you know, but it's really about, the Eight of Cups is really about taking the journey to go deeper. Go to where is more emotionally and soul fulfilling to you, right? The Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is like, okay, this guy's laying down. So this guy he's done fighting. He's kind of given up the fight. Like, I don't want to fight about this anymore. I'm not into it. It's not fulfilling me. It's not fulfilling the situation, you know? And like, I surrender to it. Does that mean you need to surrender to the other person being correct? I don't think so. I think it means you need to stop fighting with the other person about what this is, because you're just going to run in circles and you're not going to get anywhere. There's not going to be forward momentum. You're not going to get to the place that you want to be. You're not going to get to this happy place, okay? Then we have the Tower. So the Tower is all about old structures, old ideals, old situations, or ways of being have to crumble down. They have to kind of crumble all the way down in order to build this new structure or this new idea, okay? So let this old way of thinking, this old way of the past, this old thing that people are having you believe is a thing, and, you know, really be ready to take this leap of faith. You know, the Fool is all about, it can be a foolish decision for sure, but rarely is it that. The Fool is really about a new start, a new beginning. Something new. If you want this something new to come about, then you have to be willing to take that leap of faith. You have to be willing to say, I know that I have to do this, so I'm going to do it. Instead of being like, hearing all this noise in the background telling you it's not what you're supposed to do, you know? You might lose friends, you might lose relationships, you might lose a lot of things from making this decision, but you have to set your course. This is about what you need, okay? What is best for you, right? And again, here I see the Lion, strength, okay? The sun is going to come out. There's going to be a promise of like this sun is like happiness, joy, fulfillment. So the Prince of Wands is really about, hey, this person that rushes in and is like, yes, I feel the fire under my ass. I feel what I have to do, and I'm rushing in to make it happen, you know? I'm rushing in to make it happen. I'm going to take this leap of faith. And really, this, I think, is having to do with a lover. This is having to do with the new offer of love. Maybe you want to make an offering of love. Maybe this is all having to do with an offering of love and someone's telling you don't take it, okay? I don't know. The Page of Cups is really about, the pages deliver messages, okay? This message is a message of love, soul's happiness, soul's contentment. And the reason why I definitely say it's a message of love is because we have the Lovers, okay? So you're going to know what's going to bring you this emotional contentment. Now, the Lovers doesn't necessarily have to be, I'm in love with you. It can be really just coming back into a place of being in love with yourself, okay? You can be what you love. You can be the bridging between the uncertainty and the non-uncertainty. And by making a decision that's best for you, you're in turn loving yourself, okay? And you're bridging the gap with lover. And you're making this new offering to yourself peacefully. I really do feel that it is a partner of sorts. So, and then we have the B, which is 7. Again, luck, industriousness, sweet victory. So this is really about pollinating this, right? The flowers are coming before they bloom, before the fruits blossom, before all this happens. The bee buzzes around doing all of its little work, figuring out how it has to do all its little work to pollinate, to have this flower and this thing bloom into this new idea, okay? So set your course, and there's some beautiful things on the horizon for you. Thanks for being here. Catch you next time, guys.